Continuing to make our way through the Sierra Madre to help our companions, we finished taking care of the security measures in the theater and rescued Dean Domino, and learned of his personal vendetta with Frederick Sinclair and his plans with Vera Keyes back before the bombs dropped to rob the hotel. And we discovered that Vera is the key to unlocking the vault, and through some scheming, Dean somehow gave our friend Christine Vera's voice. That's why she was in the auto dock when we found her, and why she hadn't been able to talk before. But now she's all healed up, which we discovered when we finally made it to the executive suites to help her. When we did, we also found the real Vera Keyes, or her body anyway, having been trapped in the Sierra Madre Sinclair intended to be built for her. With Vera's voice at our disposal, we were able to head down to the vault. But our work isn't quite done yet. Some obstacles still stand in our way of discovering the vault's secrets. Elevator protocols warning. Warning. If vault security is disabled and the vault terminal is breached, the elevator will automatically return to the suites and lock permanently in place. After that, there's no way to operate the elevator and the vault area is sealed off. As requested by Mr. Sinclair, there is no manual or terminal override once the elevator is locked. Once initiated, it cannot be undone. Until that time, the elevator may be operated freely from the terminal above. So I think, like, once we do this, like, we're stuck down here. So, there we go. We're stuck. But that's fine, because we need to be down here. But we need to know how to do it. Wait, do I see it? Do I see the radio? I do. I see it. Nice. Okay. Cool. That's done. Oh, shoot. There's another one somewhere. I hear it, but can I see it before? It must be underneath me somewhere. Or why don't I try to go... Okay, what if I try to cross this beam? Ah, shit. Okay, if I stay down here, I'm gonna die. But I can't get back up there either. Damn it. Okay, so I'm back here now where it's safe for the time being. I still don't see another radio or speaker or anything. It's gotta be in that room somewhere. Christ. Okay, I'm just gonna have to run, I guess. Okay, so I've got a worker's note here. Note added. Let's see. Actually, I think we've picked up quite a few notes that I maybe haven't read. But anyway, miscellaneous. This job doesn't pay enough. Working down here with these walking light shows gets on my nerves. And the elevator, does Sinclair know how dangerous it is to have the elevator lock like that? If someone accidentally trips the dead man's switch inside the vault, even Sinclair himself, this whole place becomes a big metal coffin. Lou tried to tell him, and Sinclair said it would be user error. Well, dick. Okay. I still don't understand. I still don't see where the speaker is. Though. Okay, so let's check out these ammunition boxes. Oops, I wanted to actually take that. Okay. Okay, let's go in. And... around? Nope, we're gonna die. Okay, so from here, we're gonna go down. And in here, and try to just run away from the sound. Okay. We're not in the cloud. Oh, I see it. Okay. Christ. So we should be able to walk back this way now. Now we're getting poisoned by the cloud, but at least we can come back up here. Okay. Oops, nope. Let's see. Can I see it from here? No, I cannot. Okay. So we're in a safe spot here. I just... Ooh, okay. Go up. Just keep going up. Ah, shit. Okay, so I found out that we can run faster if we holster our weapon. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to run really, really fast, and we're going to go and get to that terminal, and we're going to turn off the alarms before they blow us up, and it's very, very difficult. And okay, we're there. Okay, my collar has stopped beeping. This is, like, nerve-wracking, guys. This took me a lot of trial and error, by the way. So, yeah. Not having a great time here. Okay, let's go further in. What the hell do we have here? Nothing. Well, I guess I can take some water, because this can heal me, right? Like, sort of? Yeah. I can just keep drinking a bunch of water until I'm all healed up again, and I don't have to use all my goods. I really have no idea what we're going to find in here, either, but I'm a little bit terrified that I'm not going to be able to handle it, because I'm not very good at this game. Oh, God, oh, my God, there's security. Great. Oh, my God, and radios? Can I see anything? Okay. Cannot see. Well, you know what? Why don't I just... Okay. Oh, so I don't want that. I can't kill them. I just have to disable them. Okay. So... check security hologram status. Guarding electric pod access. Computer control patrol. And then Mr. Sinclair, EBE. Welcome, and on behalf of your friends at NE... I don't know what that means. We thank you for purchasing the latest in service and security technology. If you encounter any problems, contact our urgent care service representatives at any time during the weekdays, from 10 to 2 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. If no one is there to respond to your emergency, leave a message, and one of our trained representatives will return your call in the next 3 to 4 working days. I think I might have read this before, and it still cracks me up that it's like emergency service only from 10 to 2 on weekdays, Tuesdays and Thursdays, though, only. It's so real. It's so real. So my neck is still going off. Oops. Okay. Nope. Okay. So I don't know what I did. I don't know if I did anything there. Okay. I think if I go over here, let's try. Whoa! Well, it wasn't that way. Okay, so I think I know how to get through here. But it's complicated. Okay. But I know how to do it. That wasn't it. But I'm very close to that being it. We're gonna get there. Don't worry about it. Okay, so we wait for this guy to come through. I know what I did wrong, and I'm ready this time. Oops, he's right there. I thought he would be far enough away already. There we go. Still not. what I wanted to do. Okay. I think I have this figured out. That's not it. Okay. This time I think I actually do know what I need to do to get this done. So we want to move this guy to that. Then we go back out here. So we're safe again. Make sure that I can get into this room over here. And move this guy also to a different location. And then that leaves open a whole side of things where I want to be. Now he's just got to go to his new locale. And we are good to go. Okay. So, now that those two guys have moved around a little bit, what we're going to do is get into that room down there. And we are going to turn off the alarms. Shut down the alarms. Set behavior, alternate route patrol. Okay. Turn off security, force field. Okay. So that should have taken care of the holograms. Or sorry, not the holograms, the force field door, hopefully. That's one of our speakers, or one of our emitters. Now, these guys are hostile now, since we've done this. But they'll eventually go back to normal if I stay hidden long enough. Yeah, see, now they're back to blue again. And shortly, they will return to their normal patrols. Which is great news for me. Okay. So, now what I want to do is come back up here. And jump over to this. Because I want to go up here where I can take care of these other two emitters. There's one. And the other one, oh shoot. Fuck. Okay, but you see how there was a plan there, right? I had it. Okay, now I can try to get the next set of thingy-majigs. Does this one go anywhere? It just stays there? Okay. So, it does see me, but now it's good. Okay. So, now what I need to do is take care... Nope, not that. Don't see me. You don't see me. Leave me alone. See, because there's one over there. Haha! Got him. Okay. And we have gotten through to the next part. Woo! Okay, I will not lie, that took a lot of trial and error, but I figured it out, and now we're here, I'm saving, and that's that. Okay, so now we can move through here and into the next room, I guess. Oh, shit. Beeping. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there's a terminal over there. Let's try to get to that. Okay, so Vault Security Protocols information. Maintenance staff warning. Sierra Madre Vault Security Protocols. Security on. Elevator dispatch to executive suites. Security turrets active, not shielded. Electric barriers seal vault. Security off. Elevator dispatch to executive suites. Security turrets off, shielded. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well, we obviously have to turn it off, right? Is this the same thing? Warning. In the event vault security is disabled by any means, the private terminal in the vault is accessed. The vault will enter a lockdown state. At this time, the elevator will return to the suites and cannot be accessed again, as requested by Mr. Sinclair. There is no manual or terminal override once the elevator is locked. Once initiated, it cannot be undone. Okay, so like once we mess with this, we're kind of stuck down here. That's kind of how the whole thing has been going this entire time. If you do anything, you are locked in here forever, is what it basically tries to tell you. Okay, well, we have to do this though, so there we are. Okay, so no more beeping. It looks like we're here. Okay, so that's the vault, it seems. Let's check out what's over here. Just out of curiosity. Okay. Oops, what is this? Lock maintenance access. Elevator protocols warning. Warning. If the vault security is disabled and the vault terminal is breached, the elevator will automatically return to the suites. After that, there's no way to operate the elevator and the vault area is sealed off as requested. There's no manual terminal override once the elevator is locked. Once initiated, okay, is that the same thing until that time? Okay. So I can just, I don't know if I want to lock that. Because I think I want to use it, right? It's out here. Oh, you know what? We've already been around here, haven't we? Okay, so we just got like a shortcut kind of out of this area. That way. And then there's the elevator to get out. Okay. Now I've got the lay of the land. Let's head into the vault. I thought there was going to be, like, another room with more frickin' whatever things. Okay, but activate vault terminal. Vault door control. Only the trustworthy may enter my vault. Unlock the door to the vault. Okay. And we are in. So, we've got all kinds of stuff in here. Oh, doctor's bag. First aid box. We'll take all of that. Nice. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, a gold bar. Oh, I'm over encumbered and can't run. Well, I just picked up a gold bar. And here's a bunch more. This is probably exactly what we're not supposed to be doing down here. As, all of the lessons stated above say that greed will be the death of us. But we're gonna do it anyway. Will I regret this? Probably. I don't need any of that. What else can I get out of here, though? Yeah. I know I'm over-encumbered. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get some stim packs. Probably don't need 30 of them, but 20 of them will be nice. Okay. So let's go ahead and try this terminal here. Terminal locked. Okay. What about this one over here? Well, now I'm, like, going so slow because I've got this locked very hard. I'm not gonna be able to do that. Let's check out this one. Okay, so disengage vault security protocols. Disengaging vault security. And let's check out this now. Okay, so Vera keys. Hollow disk extracted, file not found. Okay, Vera. Important, Vera, read. To Vera. Vera, if you're reading this, my fears have come to pass, and this is an apology. I hope you realized what my last words meant to you. If so, they have led you here, and this place will keep you safe. I know what they meant for me, and I fear they have trapped me. Here. I have extracted the previous entry after our conversation tonight. It can't have been easy for you, and I'm sorry for all I've put you through in silence. I know while you do not love me, you did not mean any malice in what you did. I knew about your plans to rob the casino with Dean before you told me. Hearing it from you didn't make it any easier. For what it's worth, I'm glad you told me yourself, and I understood the tapes he had in his possession. I do not think either one of you realized what your addiction stemmed from. However, and that is the tragedy in this. I suspect the world would not have believed you, regardless, so I respect your desire to keep it from others. When first building this villa, the casino, I meant it for you. As the world seemed to race headlong toward war, it became part of my desire to protect you. The loans, the funding I poured into the casino's construction, I knew it would not matter when war came for us. It was my means of creating a shelter, a defense in the world if the world was bombarded in radiation and bombs. When Dean revealed his plans inadvertently through our introduction, I realized what had happened, and how I had been tricked. For a time, my thoughts were dark. I changed the casino vault from a shelter to a trap, as I knew the first person to enter would be Dean. He would die down here, and it would have been by his own hand. I fear, however, that I overstepped myself, and the only safe place in the casino is the vault. I have tried to rewire the systems, change the protocols, and I cannot. I will do one last check on the pipes by the edge of the outside platform and see if anything can be done. I fear it is useless. If you come down here, do not access my personal account's entry. It contains only a message for Dean, and it will seal the door, and you will have no way out. Even the elevator is designed to automatically return when the door is closed, and it will lock in place. There should be enough in the vault to sustain you until help arrives. I have ensured that there is enough medical supplies down here to keep you comfortable. The hologram should defend the casino from any attackers, and the hologram beacon in the villa will broadcast an emergency signal so that others know you are here. When danger has passed, rescue will come. I hope you were able to read this and know that I loved you. Frederick Sinclair. Okay. So, he fell in love with her. He was gonna build this for her, basically, and then found out that she was trying to rob him. And he turned it into the trap that it is, and it worked. She did get trapped up in the executive suites, though. She never made it this far. But anyway, so Sinclair's personal accounts. So this is, well, it says it'll lock us down here, so, but I kind of want to read it to see what it is that he left for Dean, what message he left for Dean. So we're going to do it. Warning, private access only, open personal logs, yes. Dean, if you're reading this, this is goodbye. You will have many years to read this message. Why you have smiled in my face and held a dagger to me, I do not know. You were rich, respected, even admired, loved by many. When you finally pass away down here, either by your own hand or starvation, know that your greed has led you here, for no reason I can understand. You have made a habit in using others for your own ends. Now, the Sierra Madre is your reward. Whether you used blackmail or force or even played to Vera's greed, it will not help you down here in the vault. Greed has led you here. I hope it leaves you as empty as you left me. The door has sealed, the elevator has left, even Vera's voice will not unlock it. Know that on the night of the gala event, I shall raise my glass and whisper, Fortunato, Frederick Sinclair. Okay, and... oh.
The courier, lured by the promise of the Sierra Madre, could not escape. Once inside the vault, the casino did not let go. When the courier finally passed away, the casino created a new hologram to walk with the other ghosts that filled its casino. It was a pre-programmed homage intended for another. It assumed a new meaning in the likeness of the courier, a means of allowing even the dead to begin again.
Okay, so we died. We died down there. It trapped us in there and we died, is what it sounds like. And did it freeze on me? No, okay. So, okay. So now we know. If you do that, you just die and you reset. So, cool. Let's try to do that again. And this time we won't read his personal message to Dean. But I do like, you know, I still don't we listened to Dean's story, and I still don't really understand why he hated him so much. I think he just didn't like him. I don't really think Sinclair actually did anything, unless I missed something. I really don't understand why Dean hated him so much. But, okay, so Vera.
You.
Okay.
You're in the vault, finally, after all this time. The Sierra Madre. Mine. Don't move. Don't go into the vault, and don't touch anything else. There may be more traps down there. Another security system.
Still hiding behind images and screens, I see.
Hiding? Hardly. Trapped. You think you were the first one to unlock the casino door? No, I did it. With other hands, other bodies. After that, the casino wouldn't let go. Once I was locked in, no way out. Until your Pip-Boy signal came to life in the villa. Then things changed. And here you are.
How did you access my Pip-Boy?
You speak as if your fingers have never touched the keys of a Robco terminal. No machine is foolproof. They are designed to obey us. The Pip-Boy's operating system has vulnerabilities, advantages to those who've studied its construction, even superficially. It's just a machine, though. Its real vulnerability is who wears it. And that's how you were caught.
What do you mean?
That thing on your wrist. It's a convenience. It tells you where to go, what to do. Dulls your brain. It may have helped you find the Sierra Madre broadcast, but it's just as much a crutch today as it was in the old world.
Okay, before this goes any further, I had questions.
Curious? You must be. We have time now that you've done your work. And our interactions have been too one-sided, even for my tastes.
Okay, what do you want from the Sierra Madre?
What do I want? Weapons, security, a citadel of my own. The Madre is all these things. It's a fortress, a weapon, a chance to begin again. Once I unlock its archives, I can carve the Mojave into any shape I choose.
I don't understand how an old world casino helps you do any of that.
The cloud is unique in my travels. Its proximity to the Sierra Madre isn't a coincidence. Right now it protects this casino, preserves it. It can be used to preserve other old world relics, and cleanse them at the same time. And as much as I've researched hologram technology, the big empty facility was clear. Only the Sierra Madre got holograms working properly.
Okay, I want to know what this big empty thing is too, but I'm pretty sure it ties into either Old World Blues or Lonesome Road. I just don't know which one, and I don't think we're going to get into either of those, actually, until later. I think I'm going to... I know I said I was going to do all three and then leave Lonesome Road until the very end, but I think I want to leave both of those two to the end, because I've heard that they tie in to each other really well. But leave a comment on that if you know. Just, well, by the time this has come out, I'm going to have already made a decision. Anyway, properly, are you kidding me? Working as a murderous death trap, sure.
The holograms here kill trespassers. That's what I want. Dump one of those emitters in the middle of any battle, there's no defense. It's like holding light in your hands. Can't fight it. Only watch it burn. Just one is a portable army. Arm it. Anyone stands against you dies.
Okay, if you secure that, that's all you want? There's something else I wanted to know.
Ask. You still have time.
How did you find out about the Sierra Madre?
It started with a setback. Fires, blood. Beneath the sun. A sun so close you could touch it. Moments like that, however, failures, can provide the brightest clarity.
What happened next?
After that, I wandered alone. Saw the storms of the divide. Walked among the ciphers of the West. Traveled to the big empty. I heard the signal. The woman's voice, the Sierra Madre, promising a chance to begin again. Reverse my fortunes. All nonsense. I tracked the signal. Came here. Scouted the city, using other hands. Kept dying on me, killing each other. You got the farthest of all.
And where did you get the collars?
The collars, they're pre-war tech. I suspect this great land had compliance issues before the war. It's one of a series of models. The one in your neck? Special. Easier to make adjustments. Unreliable in other ways, notably radio interference.
If they're pre-war tech, where did you get them?
A place far from here called the Big Empty. Almost didn't make it out. There were 2 others there. A woman and a man, a courier. The woman was familiar. The other? I don't know what happened to him.
So I'm wondering if that is the courier, again, that let us take his place with transporting the chip, the platinum chip, for Mr. House. That is a mystery I definitely want solved, but I do know that I think we finally find out in Lonesome Road. That's why I want to finish the rest of the game before getting to that, so I have all the information, and then it kind of ties in nicely at the end. But for now, let's just keep going with this. Okay, I've never heard of the place you're talking about. Well, I have a little bit. I did hear a little bit about. I heard mention of the Big Empty, I think, with Caesar, or not Caesar, with Joshua Graham.
Big Empty's a treasure box, a scientific graveyard of old world misery. Like the Sierra Madre, there's treasures there, sleeping. Some awake. The holorifle, the Saturnite alloy, the hologram technology, hibernation chambers, securitrons, the collars. Even the suits attached to those things, stalking the villa. That's only the surface of what's there. Right now, the Sierra Madre is what I want.
Okay, things to come. Heard your... well, I don't know. Okay, well, I'm sick of talking to some image on a screen. If you're going to come down, do it.
No. I'm not going to take the chance while I'm so close. Not this close. No. Not again. I can wait. Afford to be careful. You're locked down there. This is the only entrance, and I have free reign of the Sierra Madre. I have time. More than you. Besides, there might be more traps. I'll send more scouts in. Yes, others. You're resourceful. Don't want to leave anything more to chance.
Okay, unless you come down here, I'll destroy it. Well, I'm kind of already taken everything. I'm not interested in the vault. I only want to leave. I mean, that is true. I don't actually care what's in here. I mean, I took it all, but, like, I don't really care to take it. But, like, if I had to just leave it, I would. But, I'm not interested in the vault. I only want to leave.
Then all you need to do is wait. Be patient. You may be down there for a while. Just as I was. Trapped inside the casino. Consider this punishment for following the Sierra Madre's signal in the first place. So eager to rush ahead. Now, enjoy your reward.
Okay, speech 75. You've already waited too long for this moment. There's no need to wait any longer.
I've lost much in the past by falling to my instincts. This time will be different.
You're right, it will be different. Has been different.
True. The collars have worked better than I'd hoped, with adjustments. Still, I'm not eager to leap into another trap. The Sierra Madres are yours. This experience has taught me human nature is unreliable. You say your freedom is important to you. So did the others that filled the villa, before they turned on each other.
The collar's done its work, or we wouldn't be at this point.
The collars, yes. Technology solves so many ills. I'm coming down. I'll meet you face to face at the vault entrance. No tricks. If you prove troublesome, well, there's always the collar.
Okay, so let's, we can defeat Elijah, or we can sneak out of the vault chamber area undetected, trapping Elijah when he opens the vault. Well, I'm definitely going to try to do that one. Oh, I see him coming. Now, before you think I'm just a genius and I knew how this was going to go, I've done this already because I kept dying. And this whole thing is just so much trial and error. I obviously cut out a lot of it because it was really just me dying repeatedly. So, you know, we don't need to watch me die 12,000 times. If we sneak in through there, we get in enough time.
What's this?
Okay, so now he's trapped in there, and we can get out. And he's stuck.
This entire structure is mine. Security.
So we just trapped him in there.
Think you want
You have to be really quick, especially if you have all the gold on you. So I've learned. Okay, let's whoops. I'm going backwards. I feel like it's just a ripoff that we have to fight one of these again right when we get out. Anyway, gosh, it seems really loud to me. Anyway. Okay, so we've leveled up. And we've completed Dead Money DLC. Do we have another enemy or something? Okay. So let's pick our skills. We'll do guns up to 70. Let's see. Speech is pretty high already. Survival increases hit points. It also helps you create consumables. We'll go up to 50 on that. Maybe 55 even? And I feel like repair? You know what? Science. We'll do science. I don't even feel like I use enough of the repair and survival skill because I don't craft, like, anything. But, I just never have the items because I'm always over encumbered. So, probably because I have, like, guns that are empty and useless to me all the time. But anyway, we have another perk to pick. And I think I want to do this one at the bottom. Lesson learned. The Wasteland has taught you some hard lessons, but you've remembered them all. You gain plus 1% to earned experience per level gained. For example, plus 25% experience at level 25. So I feel like that'll help us level up faster, is what it sounds like, because we'll get more experience from everything that we do. So we'll do that. Okay. And it doesn't look like we can... Am I dying? Yeah, my heartbeat thingy was going. Anyway, so that's it, I think. And now we can leave. Well, I think technically we can roam around here if we wanted to, but we're not going to do that. We are going to leave. Once I get there, carrying all of these gold bars that I have on my person. Let's go. Travel to the Mojave Wasteland. So this path leads from the Sierra Madre back to the Mojave Wasteland. You are certain you'll never be able to get back here. Are you sure you want to leave? Yes.
The survivors of the Sierra Madre thought about gathering at the fountain and waiting for the courier. In the end, the caller's silence made them uneasy, and the fear of turning on each other made them hesitate and leave the goodbyes unspoken. The radio message at the fountain was enough for them, and there was no need to add another farewell on top of all they had suffered.
Dog, free of the voice inside his head, and no longer waiting on the voice of the master, wandered back west. His hunger never ended. Often, small communities would suddenly vanish. They were assumed to have been hit by wasteland creatures and dragged away. Dogs, Brahmin, and humans alike.
Dean Domino, entertainer, singer, thief, explored the Sierra Madre not long after he was rescued by the courier. Once he left the theater, the Sierra Madre recognized him as a guest, and many doors opened to him. He had to admit it had been built to last. During his search, he came across the final records of Vera and Sinclair, and realized what happened the night the bombs fell. He felt strangely sad for a moment, and he had no idea why. Shrugging it off, his mind turned instead to where the courier had come from. Vegas still survived, out there in the Mojave. Its sights, sounds, and casinos, ripe for the taking. So, giving the Sierra Madre one last nod and a wink, he set off beyond the cloud to begin again.
Christine, her mission complete, found new purpose as the Sierra Madre's warden. She watched over it silently, by choice. Over time, the ghost people came to see her as one of the holograms. They would watch, silently, as she walked among them. At times, Christine thought of the courier, who had kept Elijah's hand from her throat. The courier reminded her of the other courier she had met in the Big Empty, and wondered if the two had found each other at last. She did not think of them again until she heard the legends of the Divide. The Divide, where the two messengers, the two couriers, fought beneath an ancient flag, at the edge of the world.
You heard of the Sierra Madre Casino?
We all have. The legend, the curses.
Some foolishness about it lying in the middle of a city of dead.
A city of ghosts, beneath a blood-red cloud.
A bright, shining monument, reaching out, luring treasure hunters to their doom. An illusion.
A promise that you can change your fortunes. Begin again.
Finding it, though. That's not the hard part. It's letting go.
It's letting go.
It's letting go.
It's letting go. It's letting go.
Who's that other voice?
Wait a moment. Before you go, we hope you've enjoyed your stay. Farewells can be a time of sadness. Letting go. Difficult. As a guest of the Sierra Madre, you know that truth more than anyone. Frederick Sinclair believed one's life could be made anew every day. That fortunes were more than the wealth in your hands.
I want to listen to this a little bit.
Love. Life. Family. Those to care for, and those who will care for you. To those who know these joys, the Sierra Madre holds little they don't already have. Out in the world, beyond these walls, that is your chance to begin again. I hope you'll return, in happier times. Until then, the Sierra Madre and I will hold you in our hearts. Wait a moment. Before you go, we hope you've enjoyed your stay. Farewells can be a time of sadness. Letting go. Difficult. As a guest of the Sierra Madre,
Okay, so that was it.
you know that truth more than anyone.
Okay, so let's
Frederick
go
Sinclair believed one's life could be made anew.
check out this area now.
That fortunes were more than the wealth.
What does this do? Oh, I can't even access it anymore because I already opened it. Open the Dropbox. Get Sierra Madre chips. And now I know that I can open this thingy. This terminal now opens. And we can read it. So activate terminal. Welcome, Father Elijah. Science entry 112. I've started analyzing samples of the cloud that surrounds the Sierra Madre. Preliminary results are promising. I need to perform a proper atmospheric analysis that requires I travel there directly. Still, the sample I have collected in my chemistry set is enough to keep my experiments running. The cloud residue replenishes slowly, and I have to limit the gathering of samples to its rate of growth, allowing me to restock once per day. Okay, and I guess we'll download this holo message. And then automate a message from Sierra Madre. Dear Mr. Elijah, congratulations on your winning luck at the Sierra Madre Casino. We have set up your payment of Sierra Madre chips to be automatically delivered at the Dropbox that we just got. You specified every 3 days. Thank you, and we hope you enjoyed your stay. Sincerely, the Sierra Madre Management. Okay, and then we have a note added about Elijah. The holo message is locked. A label on the front reads, "For Veronica." A strange sensor mounted on the back seems to be tied to the locking mechanism. Interesting. Okay, so we are very over-encumbered. I don't know what exactly we can do with these gold bars. So I'm just going to put them in this Dropbox. Because we can't carry them all. So let's go ahead and just dump a bunch of stuff in here. Finally, we made it out of the death trap that is the Sierra Madre Hotel and Casino. And now it's our turn to let go and leave it all behind us. Now we turn our attention back to the main story. So to catch the next part of the story, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications to follow along with the series as we discover more about the citizens of New Vegas, what the different factions want for the city, and what we plan to do about it all. Until next time, I'm Bren Pickle. Thanks for watching.